Hello humans, it's me again, and now I have part 26 of The Legend of Zelda Vaati's Return. If you have not watched the other videos, you need to go back and see them. It's not going to make any sense without the other parts. And we're still in the middle of the power trial, because it's very long. I should have done something else about that, I know, but let's begin so we can get it over with. Masaru and Midna head to floor 26 of the power trial and find the room to be grassy and very green.
This room looks like Link,
Midna comments.
Huh? Because it's green?
Masaru asks.
Of course! Why else?
Midna asks.
Heh, sorry,
Masaru says. 50 Octoroks appear and start roaming around. Masaru's eyes widen and a huge smile appears on his face.
Octoroks! Yes! I've always wanted to know what they taste like,
Masaru says.
You idiot! That's just gross, Midna says.
Masaru runs onto the floor and pounces on one of the Octoroks. He bites it really hard and it squeaks, firing a rock.
Bleh! Nasty!
Masaru says.
Told you,
Midna says. The Octorok he bit dies.
Masaru, you are a Hylian. There's no reason you should be acting like a wolf,
Midna snaps.
I'm sorry, I was just so curious. I knew if I slashed it, it would explode into nothing,
Masaru says.
Bad boy, bad boy, Midna scolds.
I'll use my sword on the other 49 Octoroks, Masaru says.
Or you could use your Megaton hammer, Midna says.
Good idea, Masaru says. He pulls out his Megaton hammer and swings it. Some of the Octoroks die, but there's still a lot of them left.
Come here, you nasty little monsters,
Masaru yells, swinging his hammer again. When he finishes them all off, he gains 50 more rupees. So now he has 1,577 rupees. Unless I'm starving, I'm not going to eat another Octorok, Masaru says. Masaru and Midna reach floor 27 and find this room to be shadowy. There are 50 keys in this room, and they all wake up when Masaru draws his sword. The keys swarm around him and he slashes at them. They bite him over and over again until he kills them all and gets another 50 rupees. He now has 1,627 rupees. The two continue on to floor 28. Floor 28 has normal tiling in it. The enemies in this room appear to be strange foxes with huge heads who stand on 2 feet and wield swords.
Foxes?
Masaru asks.
Sort of. They are fox warriors known as Kitons. They are very mischievous and can be pretty strong when they need to be,
Midna says.
You should use your sword and shield on these guys to attack and block damage.
Aw, but they're kinda cute, Masaru says. As he says this, the Kitons notice him and their faces become ugly and twisted. They all run at him. Ah! Well, they were cute! Masaru screams. He starts fighting the Kitons, having a bit of trouble because of how skilled the Kitons are.
Come on, Masaru! They're just cute, big-headed foxes! You can beat them!
Midna calls out. Ah! Masaru screams, still fighting the Kitons. Midna yawns and rolls her eyes. After some time, Masaru defeats all the Kitons and is rewarded 250 more rupees. So now he has 1,877 rupees. Not cute, Masaru says. They're vicious.
Oh look, more stairs,
Midna says. Masaru sighs and goes up the new flight of stairs to floor 29. Floor 29 has an eerie feel to it, and it is rather humid. In the fog, a bunch of birds call out.
You hear that, Masaru? You know what that is?
Midna asks. Masaru gulps nervously.
That's a flock of gways. Just a single gway is bad news because they can kill you in just a few swoops. And then they'll eat you. In fact, they'll start eating their prey before it even dies.
Minna says. The more the price gains while it's being eaten, the better it tastes. Why does everything want to eat me? Masaru wails. The whole flock of 50 Gways comes diving down out of the fog after Masaru. Ouch! Stop! Masaru wails. Swinging his sword blindly at the birds, he covers his eyes protectively. The Gways keep on attacking him, causing him to bleed. Go, Masaru! Midna cheers. I can't! Masaru wails some more. He's on the ground, all curled up, and the Gways are still attacking him, screeching hungrily. Midna watches for a moment as Masaru gets covered in the vicious birds. Masaru keeps screaming despite Midna telling him that that would make him tastier. Midna feels guilty and runs at the cluster of Gways. You evil birds! You leave that child alone! Midna growls. The Gways notice Midna for the first time and they are frightened by her. She creates a large amount of energy and uses it to take out all the Gways for Masaru. Masaru, get up! Midna commands. Masaru is still crying. Get up! Midna commands again. Masaru gets up, severely injured. He trembles. 1,000 rupees appear and Midna pushes them towards him. I'm sorry I didn't help you sooner. I should have known a 7-year-old boy doesn't stand a chance against those birds, Midna says. Masaru takes his 1,000 rupees, so now he has 2,877 rupees. Masaru doesn't say a word. Please don't do this to me. I know darn well you can speak, Midna says. Masaru looks at his feet, wincing in pain. Look, maybe floor 30 will be an easy room. Come on, Midna says. Masaru just grunts and follows Midna reluctantly. Floor 30 has 50 medium-sized moldorms. Oh no, I was wrong. I am so sorry, Masaru. Look, you asked before if moldorms could get bigger. This is the answer to your question. However, moldorms can get even bigger than this, Midna says. Masaru stares blankly at Midna. Right, you're still injured. Hang on, Midna says. She goes and finds some hearts for Masaru and gives them to him. He nods and thanks and uses them. So, I just want to let you know, fighting these moldorms will be a bit trickier than fighting the mini moldorms. You have to hit their tail this time, Midna says. Masaru runs into the ring and starts attacking the moldorms. He notices that each time he hits their tails, they become more dangerous, crawling in circles faster. They try to push Masaru over and trample him, but he doesn't allow that to happen. When he finishes beating them, a treasure chest appears. He smiles again and Midna sighs in relief. She was afraid that he'd never smile again. He walks over to the treasure chest and opens it, finding a rod like the one he already owns, but this one is ice blue. I love blue, Masaru says, hugging the rod. Oh good, you can speak again. I was really worried about you, Midna says. What is this? Masaru asks. That's an ice rod. It functions similarly to the fire rod, but it freezes everything. You can use it to freeze enemies so they can't escape, and then you can slash them, Midna says. Masaru spends the longest time admiring his new ice rod because he loves the color of it. That's the end of part 26, and there's still more of the power trial left to go. But I had finished writing it, I just need to type it all out now. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to see more videos. Bye!